Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog. I feel like I start every video saying that at this point, but every video I film basically is a vlog because I love doing vlogs and I love having you guys as my company. As you guys can maybe see, I'm in my apartment, and like I've talked about, I've been staying with my parents, and I stayed there for like, I think a month and a half. I mean, I stayed there basically for 2.5, but like fully stayed for a month and a half. But I'm back, and last night was my first night back in the apartment since literally like the middle of January. So I wanted to vlog just like this first week back in my apartment. It's not gonna be anything crazy or anything. It was completely fine being here actually. But I just want you guys to follow me along for this first week back. It's gonna be weird, like having to make my own dinner every day and like going grocery shopping and all of that. But it's gonna be nice and I'm excited. But one thing I'm gonna start doing here in a moment is to like unpack everything because my apartment is a mess. Like it's filled with just like tote bags and different bags and stuff because it has all my stuff that I have brought to my parents' house. So I need to like unpack all of that, like all the clothes and things and stuff. So that's definitely going to be on the agenda for today. Later, 3 hours or so, I'm gonna go pick up my niece from her kindergarten because she asked me last week, like she FaceTimed me, or like my sister FaceTimed me and gave her the phone, and then she was like, when are you gonna come pick me up? And I was like, I don't know. I planned with my sister that I could go pick her up today because I have no plans. I'll finish watching this YouTube video I'm watching Bookmarked, and then I'm going to clean my apartment and all that. I also need to put on an outfit. I'm still in my PJs. It is now like 12:45 and I finished doing some schoolwork. That was the FaceTime call that I filmed. Now I'm gonna go pick up my niece. I'm so excited to hang out with her. I love her so much. It's her birthday next week. I can't believe that she turns 4. I was about to say 12. She does not turn 12. That's just what I wanted to update. I'm not gonna film anything while I'm with her because my sister doesn't want her to be posted on social media, which I respect. So won't be filming anything with her. I'll probably film when I get back after I have grocery shop. So I guess I'll just show you guys like my grocery haul when I get back, and then we'll be making dinner. Also, I've been in my country era listening to country music. Like to me, country is like spring, summer. Like it's just like gives me the warm, sunny feelings. Even though I don't care you all the time. I never used to listen to country music until last year, and then I realized, wait, why does it kind of slap? I listened to Steph Orr's playlist. It's called like Save a Horse. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Okay, hi guys. It is a lot later than I had expected. It's almost 7. Okay, it's 6:45 p.m. My friends in our friend group ended up calling in a FaceTime call like 2 hours ago, I think. It started, no, an hour and a half-ish. While I was grocery shopping, they were calling, and I picked up, obviously, because they had some tea about some other people and whatnot, and I didn't want to miss out. And then my friend also had to do dinner, so we just like made dinner at the same time while we FaceTimed, while the others had put down their call. So I ended up never doing the grocery haul because I didn't want to film it while I was FaceTiming, and I didn't want to wait to put the stuff away. No grocery haul and no yapping while I was cooking like I had also planned to do. But I'm going to watch the 3rd episode of a Danish documentary series. But I'm making my tacos. I don't know if I've said that, but I have the chicken over here, and then I have my vegetables and stuff and salsa. Oh, I need the cheese as well. And then my taco tops are just in the oven. It's so bad. Guys, do you want to see something embarrassing? I have 3 salsas in my fridge and they're all opened, like half used. But because I was here, like while I was at my parents', I only came here like maybe once a week and sometimes less. So I never ended up finishing them up before they would like expire, or like not necessarily expire, but like the days that it can be opened. So I don't trust it. I think I could use one of them, but the thing is I don't remember which one of them and I don't want to take the wrong one. And then I just haven't thrown them out because like it's glass, so I have to put it in a specific trash can and I don't go that way on a regular basis. So therefore they are just in my fridge. I'm just not using them. And then I have bought a new one, a 4th salsa for today. It's so stupid, but it is what it is. But basically, I had a lot of fun with my niece. There was no issues picking her up and it was so cute. Like when she saw me in her kindergarten, she came running and like jumped into my arms and I was like, oh, thank you. Hi girl, like I missed you too. And we just hung out, like played a game. We did some Snapchat filters. She loves doing that. We went out and she used the swings in my parents' garden, yard, whatever you want to call it. We watched some Mickey Mouse. And then after she got picked up, I went in a grocery shop and then I FaceTime with my friends, which I've been doing now for like an hour and a half-ish. I also need to figure out what outfit I want to wear tomorrow because I don't know. And I have to go get up so early. My train leaves at 7:13 a.m. But it's really fun because my mom is going to Copenhagen tomorrow. So it's the same train as mine. I'll just get off before her because I'm not going as far as her. And I think my taco tubs are done now. So I'm gonna eat and I'll see you guys. Hello. I am now home from uni. I wanted to do a small haul because I just went and picked up 2 different packages. One is just Happy Place by Emily Henry. I actually own this exact copy. It's right over there, but I bought it to annotate for my friend, so that's why I bought a second copy. And then I was so excited. I have been wanting boots and I ordered these. I think they're so pretty. I wanted boots that had like buckles on them and they're just like perfect. They're brown. I think they're so stunning. Like they're like a dark chocolatey brown and they don't fit me. So like they don't fit me like in this part. It's like too tight and it's just not gonna work, and also it's uncomfortable down here. So that's really upsetting. I have nothing else to say about that. I hate when I order stuff and it doesn't fit me, and especially when it's like when it's not something where you can just order it in a bigger size, because like the foot or like the actual boot foot size or thing is my size and it does fit me in that way, but the boot itself is just too small, and so it wouldn't make any difference to order a bigger size. That was a bummer. We'll have to see if I can find other boots or maybe just live a boot free life. Now I just gotta send them back, which is an even more annoying task. But it's like 4:45 and I don't actually have any plans at all for the rest of the night. I also don't really have any plans tomorrow. I guess I'll just chill a little bit on the couch. I am doing a reading vlog right now. That'll be my next video after this one. Hello. I always want to be like real in my vlogs, or like have my vlogs feel like you're just like talking to a friend or something, like a FaceTime call. I don't know, I know this seems kind of random, but I was just kind of feeling lonely, I guess. And I wanted to talk to someone, and I guess I could like ask a friend if they want to talk, but it's also 8:45 at night. None of that's like super late, but some of my friends, like they live with their boyfriends or have roommates or whatever, and they might not want to talk at this point. And I mean, obviously, like I've said, for the past, basically for the past 2.5 months, I've been living with my parents. So I've had people every day, and I know that I went to school today and I was with people from like 9 a.m. until 3. And I was also with my mom from 7 to 8. So like I was basically with people from 7 until like 4 p.m. So it hasn't even been that long. I think it's just I haven't really been used to being alone. Like, yes, I would be home alone in my parents' house, like if they had work and I didn't, like, and I was just at home. But I think it's just more like the thought or like the comfort that I knew they were gonna come home. So it's like you have something you want to say, or like something happened during your day or whatever, like you have someone to talk to. And obviously I know I could call them, but it's just not the same, you know? And so I think I'm just like, that's also why I wanted to document this week, or just like vlog in general. First of all, to have company, to be able to pull out my camera when I feel this way, but also just for myself, or I guess for anyone else going through this, realize, or like to highlight that living alone is not always amazing. But I know that this is just like a stage, like in the beginning. It's like when you've gone on vacation, for example, and you come back and it feels weird. You've been with people all the time and then you go back and you're like alone. Also, I don't know why my cheeks are so red. I think it just like feels weird to be alone, I guess. But I have no doubt that it's gonna go away. I mean, this is only day 2. I mean, it's the 3rd night. Sunday, I didn't get here until like 8 p.m. That was only 48 hours ago. And I saw my mom yesterday and I saw her this morning. So it's not like I haven't seen them, but I think it's also now, like, I think it's also because I know that tomorrow I have no plans. I mean, I'm gonna be FaceTiming to my friends because we have to finish a project for school, but it's not gonna take that long. Just a quick little FaceTime, and then I just have the rest of the day. And I do have a lot of things that I want to do, so it's not like I have nothing to do, and I know I'm gonna be leaving my apartment and stuff. And I try to tell myself that, like, I know that this is just a phase, or like it's always hard in the beginning when you're used to something and that isn't what is your reality anymore, you know? Like, I was used to seeing my parents and like living with them, being with them, having them to talk to, like share dinner with, and all of that every day for basically 2.5 months. And then I just flip a switch, kind of, I guess, to not doing that anymore. But then I remind myself that before this happened, like, I lived here I moved in at like the end of April up until December, so that was like 7 or 8 months, and I loved living here and I didn't really feel lonely ever. But I wouldn't say that like feeling lonely is the same as being bored. So like, I have a lot of things to do and I do love my own company, and that's why I know, like, those 7 or 8 months before this like anxiety attack or whatever you want to call it happened, I was able to do all those things alone and like be happy and all of that. And I mean, I would still see my parents, you know, like, if I had a night off or something, I would text and be like, do you want to have a movie night? But yeah, I don't know, I wanted to be like real, I guess, in this video, to just like show that it can be hard to live alone. And even if I do love living alone, it can still feel lonely at times. But anyways, I guess I think if I keep talking I might start crying. But nonetheless, I'm going to read my book now. Reading a book is a great way to escape reality. That sounded so sad, but you know what I mean. Like, fictional characters are great friends. Good morning, you guys. It's 10:30 and I just got out of the shower. In like 30 minutes, I'm gonna be FaceTiming with 2 of my friends to finish up like a project for school. That's exciting. Then after that, I think I'll just eat some lunch and then it's time to go out. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna go to the mall. Like, I'm gonna go clothes shopping. I'm also gonna go to the bookstore because I pre-ordered Wild Side and it came out yesterday and my book hasn't even been shipped yet. And now when you go onto the website to say like order, it says 5 to 7 days for delivery time. And I'm like, if this book doesn't come out to next week, I'm like, I can't wait that long. I'm gonna go to the bookstore and see if they have it, and if they don't, I might just read it on my Kindle. But anyways, I haven't really been doing anything this morning. I woke up at like 8:30, I think. I've just been mostly watching some YouTube, eating breakfast, stuff like that. I guess I'll just see you guys when we go to the mall. Hello. I'm like so exhausted now because I ended up being away for like 3 hours, which I did not plan to. So now it's 4 p.m. Now I'm tired. But the reason why I ended up being away for 3 hours instead of like, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 is because of this bad boy. On the website, it didn't show up at all, as like you couldn't order it or anything. So I went into the bookstore, I couldn't find it on the shelf. So I went up and asked like, hey, do you guys have Wild Side? he went out back, and because you could see that they were supposed to have 10 copies of it, so I got excited. But then he came back with nothing in his hand, and I was like, oh. But then he told me that they just got like new shipments, so they had like 10 big boxes of like filled with new books. And obviously he didn't have time to like go and sort through all of those because that could take a long time. So he said like to come back in an hour to an hour and a half. I came back over an hour later, but they had it. $24 is what I paid for this. It's a paperback. It's not a special edition in any way. Oh my gosh, my camera is gonna die. And I wanted to do a haul. Okay, it's gonna have to charge before I do my haul, I guess. It was $7 more expensive than what I had ordered online. So, but I'd already waited like an hour and a half basically. And he knew that, so it was awkward if I was gonna say like, oh, I don't want it. But either way, we have it now. Hello. I'm back. My camera has now been charged. Let's get into it. It's not like a big haul or anything. First thing, this cute gray simple cardigan. It's super soft and just like lightweight, which I think will be great for spring, and it's cute just with this button, but it's also cute if it's fully buttoned. So then I bought this, which I kind of feel like is a Skims dupe, but it is adorable, which is this little top with cherries on. And there was matching pants, but they didn't have them in my size. I do consider, like I am considering to buy them online. Then I bought this, which is kind of hard to show because it is a wrap around top, and obviously it's not wrapped. So right now it's just an open shirt. But you know the deal, like where it like wraps like that and then it ties, and I think it's just like, it's so cute. Then I bought this skirt, which I actually already own in white, and I actually wore it for my Taylor Swift concert back in July. And I just really like long skirts. I think they're super flattering on me, and this one is just super soft and stretchy, just like really comfortable. And then the last thing I bought was, because they didn't have like the cherry pants in my size, so I just bought the same kind but in plain white that I could wear with the top instead of the matching ones, even though I think it would have been so cute if I got the matching ones. They are incredibly see-through, but I plan to just like wear it at home or like as pajamas or loungewear, so I don't really mind that they're see-through. Those were like the things that I bought. I think everything is so cute. I mean, obviously otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. I think I'm just gonna read my book, The Foreseeable Future. I'm probably just gonna read until I make dinner. You couldn't tell from the clips, I have been doing some stuff in my reading journal. I made a new spread, and then I filled out like all the spreads that I'd already done. Like I'd filled it out until like where I'd gotten to, if that makes sense. But I just basically just like went in and filled out all the spreads because I hadn't done that in a while. I have read 20 books this year, and I feel like that's kind of crazy because it is literally just March. But I just like filled out all of the ones, like my monthly tracker, and filled in some of the books. I've read 3 new books in my 25 books. So I've read 5 of my 25. And then this is the one that I just made, which is a series tracker. I accidentally started coloring the 3rd one, but that is what I'm reading right now, so it's gonna be fine. But I put Rose Hill, Windy City, Beartown, Powerless, Vancouver Storm, The Naturals, and When in Rome, and then I have space for like when I start new series, because I definitely will. I don't think I'm gonna do any more spreads. I still haven't like started I know I still haven't done the one for January or February, so I need to like get on with that. But we are in March, so I should probably do it soon. But yeah, that was just my little reading update. But now I think I want to read because I haven't done that. I did eat dinner. I completely forgot to show it, but a little update, just a very small update. I did end up ordering the cherry pants online. I kept thinking about them, and I'm like being like, I really want them. And good morning, beautiful people. It is 10 a.m. and it's Thursday. I have been reading Wildside. My next video will be the reading vlog, so you can see all my thoughts and opinions on it there. But right now I actually really want to color in my coloring book. I haven't done that in a while. I actually haven't finished a drawing. I started one in February, I think, but I never finished it, so I want to do that now, just because, I don't know, like I'm in the mood to color. I think I've spent like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes coloring while just listening to music. I did just realize that I didn't have like my cover well enough under, so some of the paint has gone on here, but I think it'll be fine once I start painting that one at some point. But I think it turned out so cute. This is the page I did. It's a bookshop. I don't know, I think it turned out pretty well. It's my first like full, well actually it's not my first, but it's like the first I've done in one sitting. But let me show the one that I was finishing up. The one I finished up doing. I just needed to do like the wall and a few of the decorations, but mostly I had already painted the whole thing. But this was so fun. I need to do this more often. Like just sit in color is so peaceful. Hi, I'm back from school. I'm back in my apartment. It is such beautiful weather today. I think sometimes I feel like I'm lying when I say winter is my favorite season, because then the smallest amount of sun and like warmth comes and instantly I'm just happy. But then I can also see snow and like cry from happiness. So it depends. I think once it's been like a few months of like warm weather where you're constantly sweating, you can't wear sweaters, that's when I'm like, okay, now I want it to be back to sweater weather. But literally, when I tell you guys, it's literally 14 degrees outside, which a lot of places I know will literally be like, that is so cold. It felt so warm out. Like I'm still wearing like 2 shirts and whatnot, but I didn't wear a winter jacket for the first time probably since like October. Like the sun is out, everyone is outside. People are in the parks. It's wonderful. That's how cold it is here normally. Anyways, I am now back home. I just went and like picked up a few groceries that I needed for my dinner, and this is actually like the last day of the vlog, so I think actually in this clip I will just end it because I'm not gonna be doing anything else for the rest of the night. I plan to finish Wildside and document that for my reading vlog. Other than that, I'm not really doing anything. Just gonna be on the couch, gonna make some dinner, need to do some dishes, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed and that you had a good time. Thank you for keeping me company. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video.